And we start with newsbreak coming in. The Government of India has now suspended all activities of the WFI until the Oversight Committee is formally appointed and takes over the day-to-day activities of the WFI. So that's the latest coming in. The centre having called for suspension of all activities of the Wrestling Federation of India until the Oversight Committee is formally appointed and takes over the day-to-day activities of the WFI. In fact, we're given to understand that the suspension of the ongoing, the suspension includes the ongoing ranking competition and the return of entry fees taken from the participants from any ongoing activities. So that's the latest coming in. The general body meeting of Wrestling Association was to be held in Ayodhya today, which now stands cancelled amid the charges that the WFI chief is facing. So the government cancelling today's AGM. Not just that, the government has decided to suspend all WFI activities until the Oversight Committee is formally appointed and takes over the day-to-day activities of the WFI. We have Madhurima breaking those details for us. Madhurima, the AGM has been cancelled for today, but not just that, all the activities stand cancelled until the on-site committee is formally taken, in fact, formally takes over the day-to-day activities of the WFI.
Absolutely, Samisha. You've put it very amicably that this entire decision that has been taken by the Wrestling Federation of India has now been, struck as rejected by the Sports Ministry. The Sports Ministry is in fierce mode and they are working towards revamping the entire Wrestling Federation as it was suggested by the protesting wrestlers. They're moving in that specific direction because yesterday, remember that the Joint Secretary, Vinod Tomar, was also suspended because they highlighted that there was some financial irregularities in the transfer of his salary. Now, just a day after that, today, this very crucial meeting was to be organized. Yesterday, we exclusively spoke to Vinod Tomar, where he said that Brij Bhushan, despite being, sidelined and asked to step down from the Wrestling Federation of India, will still be participating and keeping his point of view in front of the other members. There were supposed to be 54 members who were supposed to come and join this meeting, and Brij Bhushan was supposed to be in attendance and keep his point of view. But the Sports Ministry had made it amicably clear that this entire meeting will not be held because the Sports Ministry has the leash right now and they are trying to regularize the entire WFI, and they wish to, bring back the decorum as it has been vouched by the protesting wrestlers. And until then, all actions of the WFI will be suspended. The Sports Ministry will be monitoring each and every move as far as wrestling is concerned, and which is why this very crucial meeting has also been cancelled. Now, what's next is that there is a national tournament happening in Gorda inside the school and the premises that is held by Brij Bhushan Singh himself. So the Sports Ministry has also made it abundantly clear that that particular tournament also stands cancelled, and if any fee has been taken or procured by the wrestlers needs to be refunded. And let me tell you, this is a first-hand information that I was there at the first day of the tournament yesterday. There are hundreds and hundreds of players, Samisha, that were competing in this national tournament. This is the final tournament of the financial year, and that stands cancelled because the entire revamping of the Wrestling Federation of India, I think, is on the cards, and in the same fashion, the Sports Ministry is working. Solution.
Yes. Madhurima, thank you for the moment. So that's the latest coming in. The AGM having been called off. Not just that, all activities of the WFI stand suspended for the time being.